This is part 2, ranking the hardest sounds to pronounce and trying to say them. And we got some new ones. We got the clicks, we got this Polish electricity sound, we got the Latvian Ķ, and many more, so keep watching. Before I start, I just want to address some of your comments on the previous video. So Russian speakers said that my attempt of this letter was a little bit too harsh. I was saying it kind of like ty, vy, мы, and it kind of had the unconscious u before it. Мне кажется, я точно понимаю. Так вот, I'm gonna try it again. И напишите в комментариях, стало ли лучше. Вы, ты, мы. So let me know. Now, Portuguese speakers, you said that my attempt of the nasal sound was really bad, horrendous. My bad, gang. It wasn't nasal enough, just like I predicted in the video. I don't think I can get any more nasal than that. I think it's simply a skill issue. Let me try again. Coração, 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 coração. Now, Dutch people, you said that I completely butchered this letter. My bad, gang. But let me try it again. Out, buiten. New baiter? I hope so.
That shit is trash, dog. Get the...
And finally, Danish people, I just want to say thank you so much for all your kind comments. And there's no beef between us. I love you guys. And I'm definitely going to be trying the soft D again in another video, so you can bully me again. Now let's start the video. Поехали. Alright people, the first sound, the Dutch SCH.
Sch, sch.
Sch, sch, schieten, school, gemeenschappelijk. I don't know, it could be hard for some people. I would go for B tier. Next, this Russian letter.
Sha, sha.
Which is a softer version of this other one. Sha, sha, sholich, shuka, she. I think I would go for C tier. Next, the French R.
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 There are mainly two ways of pronouncing it, and they're both diabolical. There is no easier one than the other. The first one is the standard. R. R. Bonjour. Rue. Revient. The second way to pronounce it is when the letter R comes after a voiceless consonant. Travail. Traduction. Prix. So, what do I requite? Betir. For sure.
For sure.
Next, the Welsh RH.
Rhi.
Man, first of all, I love Cymraeg, one of my favorite languages of all time. And this, by the way, is considered a single letter. The funny thing about the RH is that when you actually want to pronounce it, you do the opposite. The H actually goes before the R. Hredeg, Hrianon, Hrad. D tier. Easy. And shout out to people from Wales. Next, this Spanish letter.
Ñ, ñ.
I don't think it's hard at all. The only reason why I'm featuring it is because a lot of you guys challenged me to do it. But isn't it just ñ, ñ? I'm confused. Is there a nuance that I don't know? Araña, España, niño, caña, cognac. I said cognac. Get your mind out the gutter. Did you think I was gonna say, oh come on man, why would you even think? D tier. Next, the classic, the Polish electricity sound.
G, G.
You know, for the longest time, I thought that it was pronounced as a normal English G, but you guys told me that it's not. G, G, dźwięk, źdźbło, niedźwiedź. I feel like I messed it up. I don't know. B tier. Next, this Latvian Ķ.
Q.
This one is not a clear K. It's also not a sh sound. It's kind of something in between. My Latvian friend told me that it's pronounced kind of like the Q in cute. So maybe it's K, Kiploks, Kiersis, Kieda. I would say C tier. Next, the Georgian demonic Y. Guys, you know what? I'm gonna create a new category above S tier just to rank this one. Absolute demonic. Guys, this one is actually tough. I'm not even joking. You don't have to believe me. Just listen for yourself. It's still really abstract in my head, so I'm just gonna try to do my best to imitate what I'm hearing. S tier, bro, for sure. Next, the Slovak.
L, L.
It's an L, but it refuses to be an L. It's forced to be a consonant, but it was born to be a vowel. If you don't understand what I mean, listen for yourself.
Sauce.
You know, for me, it sounds kind of like a double L. L, klzać, stop, vulture. The funny thing is you think you got it. You're like, oh, easy. But when you try to do it, it gets really, really tricky. See here? Next, the Turkish forbidden G, yumuşak G. Here's my attempt. You want to hear it again? Well, it's because it's silent in modern Turkish. But before 1928, when Turkish was still written in the Arabic script, just like Persian and Urdu, back then, this was the letter assigned to the yumuşak G, Gayen, the Arabic Ghain, and is still pronounced just like this in Azerbaijani, G, same as the French R that we were just talking about. But when Turkey switched to the Latin letters, it basically lost this sound. It's not even a phoneme anymore, it's just a ghost that haunts vowels. And these are the rules for it, as far as I know. Feel free to correct me in the comments. Rule number 1 is that if it follows E or I, it kind of makes a soft Y sound, like in the word air. Rule number 2 is that if it follows any other vowel, it just prolongs it. So this one becomes ach, and this one becomes da. That's it. Ditje. Next, the Danish illegal Y. It looks harmless, but it's not. It's not a Y at all. Here's what it sounds like. So it sounds like the French letter U, as in rue, salut. Also the Chinese U, lu, shi, ni, er. So let me try some Danish words. Lykke, lys, hygge. Kind of easy, right? Ditje. Next, this Mongolian letter. It reminds me of my favorite letter of all time, the Welsh double L. So it's mas, gos. So for the normal average citizen, it could be a bitye, but for an unemployed language nerd, it could be a ditye. So ditye. Next, this Arabic diabolical letter. Straight up ST. Listen for yourself.
Ein.
But you know what? Once you actually understand the mechanism behind it and how it works, it becomes pretty doable. So you gotta really dig deep and start experimenting with your voice. You can try saying and just keep going down a few octaves, lowering your pitch. If you're familiar with music, you're probably gonna understand what I mean. Just keep going down. And then here's the secret. You gotta start saying it in a silly way. And that's it. That's already a start. Ein. But yeah, S tier. Next, this Icelandic letter. Fuck. Which is basically an unvoiced TH sound, like in the word think, thought. As you know, this letter existed in English before. Adin, thorn. You know the story. I'm not here to give you a lecture. Thor, thakir, thad. A lot of people actually have trouble pronouncing the TH sounds. So the difficulty of this sound depends on you. It could be a D tier or an S tier. I'll go for D tier. Next, this Tamil letter. This one is diabolical and kinda rare. I've never heard it in any other language. So it's not a clear R, and it's not an L, and it's certainly not a Z, even though it can be written as that. And the sound is produced by curling your tongue. Let me give it a try. Tamil, Malay, Vale. A tier? A tier. Next, these Chinese letters that I've always struggled with.
Xi, qi, ji.
谢谢, 去, 今天. They're pretty confusing, and it took me a long time to just get the hang of them. So I'm gonna go with D tier. And finally, the part that you've all been waiting for, the clicks. You know what was surprising for me is that the clicks themselves are actually not that difficult. The hardest part is trying to link them with vowels and saying them as one sound. That's what's been baffling for me, but I'm gonna do my best. So the X happens on the side of the mouth. Xhosa. Xhosa. The C is kinda easy. It's Ela. The Q is the coolest, but also the hardest. So like I said, the clicks themselves are not impossible, but trying to say them at the same time as the vowel is the problem. I feel like it baffled me, my head hurts. And for that alone, I have to go with S tier. So there you have it. Are there any other sounds that you want me to try in part 3? Let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Take care. Love you.